Oman's going to be kicking themselves if it comes down to the end. They're going to look back at those two drops as the difference between winning and losing.
Now another chance, and the keeper should take this. He nestles underneath it, and he does hold on. Pratikatavele. Zishan Maksoud's a difficult bowler to get down the pitch to because he's very, very clever. He just holds it back. And Sa, with that kind of languid, wristy style that he has, he was looking to hit straight down the ground where it's shortest, but instead it just went miles up in the air. Easy catch when you got the gloves on for the keeper.
Yeah, absolutely. Simple play. We saw them doing dozens of reps with that same very catch in their pregame warm-up, so... I mean, that's the equivalent of a layup in basketball, right?
Well, if you can't catch this, you know,
yeah.
you're probably struggling.
Yeah.
It's just the way in which he gets that ball to dip, so it's difficult to get down the track to him. Atavele critically got the communication in immediately that he would be the one that holds on to the catch. And
look at how long this run-up is.
Now, this is going to be close, and yes, the finger goes up. It's maybe kept a little low. I have to say it's possibly not the greatest shot. He's come right across the line. A big hack across the line. It skids on, keeps a bit low. The only question for the umpire will have been, has it struck in line or not? It's definitely going on and hit the stumps. And the first LBW you've seen is given.
Yes, we didn't see any umpire calls yesterday. Let's take a look. Oh, for sure. That was definitely going to hit the wicket.
Going to go on and probably smash into off stump. So Dev Canal's promotion to number 3, just his second T20i, that has not worked. Ahmed Fayez but strikes, and the second wicket falls. To the crease, and he just watches that one through. Gets us to the end of the 7th over, and the score is 42 for 5. So namaste, warm welcome along to the commentary bots. Andrew Leonard here alongside the former NBA star Matt Bonner. Matt, great to have you with us. Got something for you here. Actually got 2 things for you.
Okay.
You've heard my nickname, haven't you, in Nepal?
I have. It has something to do with this, right?
Yeah, with the Taklu Dai.
Yes.
I love the nickname Taklu Dai. So that means bald elder brother. So we've got to thank Sujan Shrestha for this one. He says that we've got to give Matt a nickname because we know he's really enjoying Nepal. He's going to be called the Lambu Dai. So you are officially now the Lambu Dai, which is the very tall or the giant elder brother.
I love it.
And it's so great to have you with
honor.
us. I've got to show you one more thing as well. This is what they call a Dhaka Topi. So I'm going to ask you very quickly, take your headset off. We're going to see if this Dhaka Topi is going to fit Matt Bonner. Let's have a look. I can barely get up there. Let's get a look. Oh, got to open that out. And what about that? What do you reckon? You have to bend down to show people. There you go. How good is that?
How does it look?
It looks...
What's it called one more time?
Get one more look. There it is. So you are. That's the Dhaka Topi.
Dhaka Topi.
And you're the Lambu Dai now.
The Lambu Dai.
Lambu
I
Dai.
got it. I'm gonna have to add it to my Instagram profile. Red Mamba, Red Rocket, Lambu Dai. Got it.
We gotta love the Lambu Dai. So that were they your playing nicknames when you were playing? That was, you had kind of 2 very specific nicknames.
I did.
Zishan Maksoud. He's been a thorn in Nepal's side for a long, long time. Definitely towards the autumn or the winter of his career, but still very experienced. One more look at this effort from the keeper. Great, perfect place to hit, and it's going to go all the way. 6 runs to the total.
Yep, they're going to have a hard time finding that ball. Again, we got to look up what road that is back there.
We got Dufferin to the left.
Sign. Watch out for cricket balls. Look at that thing.
And you can see it. Brilliant ball followed by Jeremy up there on the top of the tower, and the ball is indeed lost for the moment.
The camera guy with the umbrella up there had to duck.
But that's where I think...
like North America, where they're used to the shorter format of sport. Well, that's gone up in the air. Fielder getting under it, and a comfortable catch. That's going to be the 3rd wicket for Nepal, and it's Kushal Malla. Big moment this for Oman, especially after the decent start that Nepal have had. Arif Sheikh, he goes for 25 off 20 deliveries. He got the start in, opening batter for today. Good stand.
Yep, just a few feet short there. I mean, almost kept it going. You see him get down on one knee, scoop it up, just didn't quite have the distance. That would be a warning track catch, as we'd say in baseball. Right up against the back.
going to be Ayan Khan coming in with the ball. And just going back to that point of the competition and how the franchise setup has really changed cricket for the associate world. There's a lot of the top level athletes from the full members come in and fill the sides. He's gone big and is gone all the way. 6 more runs here. And it's Kushal Malla.
That was an absolute shot right there. Deep ball. Easy 6. Nepal getting things going offensively here.
Well, it's good to see that the wicket has not slowed them down here. Ayan Khan into some pressure, giving some width on offer. And Kushal Malla did well to dispatch that. There was a fielder as well at cow corner, just that wicket.
Yeah, it looked like he let up a little bit. Like he could have gone after a little bit harder. I mean, that's the third one they probably should have caught.
This level of the game. Well, swept and swept all the way. That's 6 runs. In fact, it just misses going over that fence in the deep. It is a party here, and the Nepalese fans are enjoying the show that their players are putting on.
Yeah, they're heating up. Took out the no frills tent there. Don't you want to make the sponsors mad? But incredible angle here. We haven't seen many like this with that distance. Just gets down, pulls it kind of behind him, up over the fans into the no frills tent.
Well, slog swept beautifully by Kushal Malla
on yesterday. So it's nice to see him heating up, giving themselves a chance here.
Flighted, and this might be another one. It is! Straight down the ground, and an easy catch. Kashyap Prajapati in the deep does the work. Yep. And this is going to be the 4th wicket for Nepal.
Yeah,
it's
well
the skipper.
Hit ball. Well hit ball, just perfect positioning on defense. You mentioned that chess match where you put your players out there in the field. Right place, right time, hardly had to move a foot.
Well, he's going to feel that he missed out on this one, Roy Paudel. It was in the slot. It was there.
You get a piece of it?
Well, he got a piece of it. It's not where he wanted it to go, but he won't mind it. He's picked up 4 runs here, Kushal Malla. He's dealing in boundaries. He's on their side, looking for momos, that too.
Yeah. Lambu Dai wants some momos.
Going for the big hit. And Akib Ilyas, the skipper, picks up another wicket to his name.
Yep, another moonshot. Warning track catch. I mean, just a few feet short. Nice hands there. Good positioning. Good strategy by the Oman team.
But first, and that slight delay in picking it up is going to cost at least a couple of runs as Jah gets a crucial boundary.
Yeah, an important boundary for Nepal there. Just finding the outside edges, Ahmad Faz, but all along the ground. And Kalimullah, that big frame, he's got a big long way to go down. He's just shy of Lambu Dai. He's not as tall as Lambu Dai, but he does have a long way to get down there, Lenny, and just not fast enough on that occasion.
Right from the off. Again, that's outstanding batting. Okay, you might say it was a half volley, but look at the way he's opened the face of the bat, found the gap, back-to-back boundaries, momentum coming for Nepal.
We said somebody's got to put their hand up. Gulshan Jah, I like the change.
They certainly seem to profit in the shorter format, although this time Jah gets it over the head. Again, that's additional positive intent. It's the longest corner of the ground, and he gets enough to get 6.
Yeah, he did just a little bit, didn't he, Gulshan Jah? He really wanted to hit that. Never any intention to keep that down. Wanted to get it all the way. The big boundary down there gets low and hits and launches it. Gulshan Jah took 3 for, but Gulshan Jah has taken a liking to him in this over.
Now Kushal Bertel is trying to join the party. He's got it square enough, and he gets it all the way. 6 more. It's the 3rd 6 of the over. Oman's captain taken to the cleaners in his 4th and 4 that they needed to win. They've got a lot more than that already. 3 to go. Kalimullah comes into the attack and he's given the same treatment. It's the larger side of the ground and it matters not. It's 6 more. It's the Gulshan Jah show in King City.
Gulshan Jah, welcome to the party. At no
Beaten a Test Nation and they came, well, agonisingly close. And actually the way in which he was back deflecting away to a fielder, I don't think you could blame him. And now he's shown his mental resilience and his brilliance with the bat. It's 4 more. Gulshan Jah putting on a clinic.
Yeah, full toss. The plan's not working here for Kalimullah. He's got
Shapir, 47 off 18.
Yeah, 37 of those to Gulshan Jah, 37 off 14. And I think he's given Kushal Bertel some confidence as well, the way he's come out and struck this ball. But you're right, the only concern.
It actually came initially off just 19 balls, but now 52 off 20. How good has this been, particularly from Gulshan Jah? You might change the game, and you just sense that he's just slapped away. Going to be 4 more. Everything must go right now, and Bertel is showing a little bit of form in his new role in the middle order. These men and women in the crowd, they are euphoric.
And you've brought up the 160 days, Lenny. It has never been about ability. It has
let them down, those drop catches, and look at the economy rates of everyone, really, with the exception of Zishan Maksud. Is that a miscount? Why has he only bowled 3 overs?
Yeah,
Akil Ahmed will come in to bowl his 4th. Bertel will look to hit straight, you would suspect. Comes across it, protection out there, and holes out. That's a good catch held in the deep, and an interesting celebration. Maybe one of, maybe quiet down, Nepal fans. We've had enough cheering from you.
That's Ayan Khan out there, isn't it? And he was right in front of the hospitality tent against the Nepal fans, and he was having a long conversation with them. So I agree, but Kushal Bertel looking to go over the top. It's a big boundary. That's the bigger boundary for the right-hander. Yeah. I like it. I like it, Lenny.
Irie's maybe the fastest in the world game. Big swing and a miss.
Yeah, not
good
sure
start from Ahmed.
And again, the momentum has been on their side for the last 4 overs since we've come on air, Lenny.
Tries to get 6. He may well have got it down the ground. He says, Lenny, you eat your words. I'm going to pongo him all the way for a maximum. What a strike from the one and only Dipendra.
What do we know, Lenny? What do we know? There's a reason we're here and they're out there, Lenny. And Dipendra Singh Ari says, I'll launch this over the top. Short boundary there. Gets it over the sight screen, and we might have to get another ball on field.
I do think this is something Nepal have throughout the order. I know there's been in different performances, lots of starts from their batters. They have definitely made a conscious decision to try and hit straighter. In the 20th and final from this end, 57 metres is all it is straight. Ari goes bang for 6. And he's going to go bang again. This is massive. Oh, it's out of the ground. It's over the retaining net. New balls, please, the call. Irie. Oh, yes.
Irie, 9-ball 50 he had. He doesn't need that today. He just wants to keep launching them for 6. And he's doing it so well. And you're right, Lenny. They're hitting straight. And I thought that might be the advantage for them. He spent a lot of time here in Canada over the last few months. And look at this. Bang goes Dipendra Singh Ari.
That is right out of the screws. That retaining net there, never great with height. It's probably about 20 metres high, if not maybe 25. And that has gone soaring, not only over at Arsalan, but actually continuing to go up as it goes by. Very different today, and credit to them for sticking with the same surface. 2 balls remaining. Nairi is going to get 4 more. 6-6-4. What a little cameo. He says to Monty Desai, don't hide me away at number 8. I need more balls than that. This is a brilliant finish from Nepal.
Dipendra Singh Ari. He's throwing the kitchen sink, the oven, everything at that one. Just gets the top, the edge. Zishan Maksud had no chance. 4 more runs to the total. 1 ball to go here. This is going again, Lenny. There's no chance. This is going again.
Well bowled, Shakil Ahmed. I think they'll probably try and run 2. And Dipendra Singh Ari is so quick. Look at him. He's going to get there. It's quite ridiculous how fast he is, and he'll sprint and get up to 140 or ideally 150. But remarkably, the last 5 overs, Arsalan, they've gone for 78, and that's primarily thanks to those 2 men on your screen, Gulshan Jah and Dipendra Singh Ari. Nepal outstanding. They've pumped the highest total of this No Frills T20 Cup. They are going to finish with a quite wonderful 176 for 6.
They got to that 175 mark that you were thinking about, Lenny. We didn't think it was going to happen after we saw the wicket off the first ball, dot ball off the second, and it went 6-6, 4-2 to end. Depinder Singh Airi, 18 off 5. But Gulshan Jha, you'd have to say, he's really changed things around for this Nepal team. He was the impact player, you would have to say, in this innings. What a brilliant score that is. That's well above par.
Yeah, and finally, batters striking at more than 2 runs per ball, let alone more than a run. Credit to Anil Kumar Shah and Asif Sheikh for their comment from Oman.
Yeah, certainly a couple of drop catches early would have let them down, but Akib Ilyas, when he came on, he was 3 for 11 off 3 overs. Remember, Lenny, his last over, Gulshan Jha took a liking to. But the rest of the bowlers, Shakil Ahmed, and I to it, that really changed the momentum for them.
So that is the match summary. Really good efforts from Gulshan Jha, from Kushal Malla.
For the park, what works so well for you?
I know my strength and I'm enjoying my role, so it works for me.
Well, the pitch seems a little bit easier to bat on today. How's the ball coming on out there?
Not at all. In starting, there is a little bit difficult. So I'm just knowing my strengths, so it's good for it helps me.
176 on the board, 177 for Oman to chase. Do you think you're in a comfortable position?
Yeah, in this wicket, it's a good target to defend, so let's defend.
And what's the plan? Are you targeting any specific batters early on with your bowlers?
Yeah, we will definitely go for early wickets in power play, so let's see what's happened.
Well, good luck in the chase, and thank you so much. That's Gulshan Jha for you.
Yeah, many thanks, Manali, and lovely.
Into the attack, and it's Karan Casey with the ball. Well, he's asked questions early, and it's been given. It's going to be a wicket on the first ball of this innings. Kashyap Prajapati is going to have a short stay out in the middle as the finger goes up. Big, big moment this for Nepal.
Yeah, huge. I mean, right out of the gates, first pitch. Coming out hot, getting the wicket. See Team Nepal pumped up. Fans are pumped. Fans are running back from the Momo food truck to cheer on their team.
How close was this?
Lambu Dai is cheering on Team Nepal as well.
Back of a length, and it looked like it might have just been clipping that off stump. This is a tight call.
It is a tight call.
The call will want to finish strong. Just the 4 runs off of it so far. And this is slog swept, and this might be a chance, and that's a wicket. He's gone. Akib Ilyas tried to finish the over on a high, and he just ends up finding the hands of a fielder in the deep.
You see Nepal celebrating the wicket.
Push that momentum. Well, that's pulled, and it's going to be in a gap. That's a
There we
maximum.
go. There's a sixer. Trying to get some momentum going. They're going to need a lot more of those if they're going to try to win this match, but you got to start somewhere.
A bit short from Karan Casey, and sat up.
We'll get one more match with Nepal and Canada, correct?
That's right. One
Looking
more.
forward to that one.
Oh, he's bowled him.
Got
First
him.
ball into the attack. Depinder Singh Airi has picked up the 3rd wicket of Oman.
Nepal on fire.
Such an important part of this Nepali side. He brings in bat, ball, and field. Very important member of the squad.
There you see.
Taking the top of leg stump. Sharp turn into the batter, and he had no chance on that one.
Yeah, that angle when the ball hit the ground. I mean, no human.
Some aggression from Maksud. That's better. He needed to get going. None off 5 and uses his feet to get some momentum into the stroke, and he will get 4.
Yeah, and Asif Sheikh went, and I'm not calling for his head here, Lenny.
Slug sweep, man out there. And who else would it be but Depinder Singh Airi? He's never dropping that. And the Nepal fans who've travelled in good numbers up here to King City again, they are loving every second of today. It's the perfect day.
We've got to check his pockets, Lenny. There's got to be a magnet somewhere in there because the ball just seems to always find him. And look at those fans. They're happy. They're trying to find some shade, but they'll be a little bit cooler now with this wicket. Have a look at this.
Well, Bertel's a different kind of leg spinner. He's sort of a bit slower through the air, and you can see what Maksud's trying to do, but, well, Dipendra Singh is just too good for that. A fanaticism and a fan support that no other associate does. That's a drag down, but there is a man out there who's nearly going to get there. Great effort from Kushal Malla. He got the dive in, stuck the body on the line, nearly saved 4, but he will concede a first boundary. That goes to Shoaib Khan.
You get that anywhere near the middle of the bat, Lenny, but it's good enough to get for 4, and a brilliant effort. Drag down, it had to go. Try to go over the top, just didn't get anywhere near it.
This was given as buys. We might need our scorer to check this, because it was given as buys by the umpire, but we just wonder whether this was a drop chance or not. Going to have to get that checked with the official scorers, but we both saw Arnold Medela indicate buys.
Yeah, we certainly did, but the reaction from Kushal Patel.
Don't go hunting. But he's gone hunting, and oh my, it's a drop. We've spent the whole day talking him up. He got there too quickly, didn't he, Dipendra Singh? The line is right. You know, okay, he could have ended up with a wicket, but it was just a drag down googly. And he sprinted in so quickly, he's got there too quickly. Should have swallowed it up, but of all people, Dipendra Singh time leg breaks, he can turn it significantly, but it's much slower, and it's probably an 8 to 10 mile an hour difference through the air. As a consequence, difficult to get your timing right. But that's a good stroke. Inside out over extra, bit too full, finds the gap and gets 4.
And the important man there now, Shoaib Khan for Oman.
He takes on long on, gets a good piece of it. I think he's going to get 6. It's very short down there. They've got the right man in place at long on. Their tallest fielder is Gulshan Jah, but even he can't cut that off. It means we'll get to the halfway stage and to the drinks break.
Yes.
Well, it's a sorry state of affairs for Oman. Both openers back in the pavilion very early. Shoaib Khan, he's handy out there with 30. Airy put down a lot of catches. That was a bit of a...
It'll balance out.
Well, flighted and given the treatment straight down the ground. Shoaib Khan smashes this one for a maximum.
Nice sixer right there. He's been their best batter this match for sure. See if he can get hot. It's going to take a tremendous hot streak to get them back in this offensively.
Well, it's a big shout. Big shout from Sandeep Lamichhane. We'll have to take a look at that one again. Umpire says not out.
Woo!
Well, that's another one. And it's Gulshan Jah. He's done nothing wrong today. Coming into the attack with a ball, a slight edge. And keeper makes no mistake. It's the end of Khalid Kale.
Cue the DJ. Beautiful catch right here. Diving effort. Let's take a look. Scoops it up nicely. You know, plays like that make up for drop balls.
Well, wickets are so important. To pull up the scorecard. Cut away and cut away well. Up and over the infield. It races away to the boundary for 4 runs. Gulshan Jah flies for some runs here.
Nepal in the diaspora around the world. This is going to be another wicket. It's all too easy today for Nepal. They have been inspired, haven't they, in everything they've done. Karen Casey bangs it into the surface. It's a simple catch for Dev Canal. A backward point. Oman are being blown away.
Funny, this is all coming to an end quite quickly here, and you can see a little bit of a jump from Kushal Malla, and they're up and around.
They're back.
Look at how much fun they're having.
They are back, baby. Nepal are back. You can see it quite clearly. The buzz is back. And I'll tell you some rural areas there isn't word from yet. As this is edged away, going to be edged away for 4. No control over where that was going, but Raffaella continues to swing merrily. And
we might lose Lenny here for a few seconds, folks. He's got to rejoice. Ireland have just beaten South Africa by 10 runs.
Advocating all 9 of those associate sides. Raffaella goes bang, bang, 6-6. That one might be even bigger. And it's the biggest over the chase. 20 have come from it. And Raffaella gets a big punch of the gloves. Oman just hanging about. It's 51 needed off 12. It's very unlikely. As I don't think the heart pressure should be getting too high, or should it? Because it's going to be 6 more. Well, surely not. Surely not. They're coming back from the depths of hell here. Oh man, and they're just making it interesting. Yeah, this one's hacked into the leg side. Going to be 4 more. I'm not sure about this field. You've got to have deep mid wicket out, and instead it's back-to-back boundaries. Nepal, you just need to get it back together. It's 41 to win off 10 now.
It's just length, isn't it? Just not the very accurate. Has the ability to just get the ball going around with the arm. Natural variation for him as well. Very tough bowler to get away.
Edged and taken. It's a really good catch. Third is up in the circle. And he's gone diving to his left, just trying to get a sight of who it is. There's a big smile on the face of all people, Sandeep Lamachani. Might not be the very strongest fielder in this Nepal 11, but a little bit like Kaleem Sana yesterday, diving to his left. Lamachani takes the catch. That should ice this game.
Rafiola, he looked threatening. He was out there for quite a while and looked to take this game, but just Q ended it. And it's a brilliant catch. There was enough pace on that delivery. Flew off the bat, but Sandeep just plucks us out of thin air. Rafiola, look at the disappointment. He throws his head back. Just doesn't believe it, does he, Lenny?
Well, a spectacular catch to end the Jowl Bowl, the final over. And there's going to be a chance, and that's going to be that. Oh, what a way to win it. Anil Shah rounds things off in the most imperious of fashions. A diving catch making fantastic ground to his left to give Gulshan Jah another wicket to crown what is surely going to be a player of the match performance. 40 with the bat, 2 wickets with the ball. And Nepal, they've waited 163 days to taste victory on the international scene. They've done it by 37 runs.
What a brilliant catch there by Anil Shah. But who else is it going to be, Lenny, to cap this innings off? But Gulshan Jah just digging this one in the surface. Kalimullah just getting the toe end of the bat. And have a look at this. Full stretch. Keeping full control. And Nepal, you can celebrate. You have your win.
Well, Nepali ho, it is that time. They have finally got back into winning form. You won't believe it. There was a few memes going around on social media. This new jersey of theirs, since they've added the gold touch to it, they actually haven't had a win. And I think a few people will be breathing a heavy, heavy sigh of relief, because ultimately it's not to do with the jersey that you're wearing, it's to do with the way in which you're performing. And Nepal haven't quite been at their best in recent times. I thought they were wonderful at the World Cup, despite those narrow defeats to Netherlands, South Africa and Bangladesh. And now back against some of the best.
Just a lone shining light, you'd have to say, at the top of the order. Shoaib Khan, he was looking for his second half century in T20i cricket, just falling short on 45 of 39. Rafiola threatened with the bat, didn't he? 33 off 12 for him. But not much else to write home about. No real starts. Nobody carrying on, just besides those 2 lone spotlights.
They'll be pretty pleased with their efforts on the whole. A few little concerns, certainly the way Rijan Daka was taken apart in his last over. He's got to find a way to bowl at the death. You can't just be able to bowl your 3 overs at the top if you're a seamer.